What is good, fam? Hope you all are well. Today I'm gonna talk about folliculitisdecalvans, something that I have been struggling with, but eventually I got rid of. If you are someone who struggles with acne or maybe the folliculitis, this is really gonna be helpful. First, I'm gonna tell you a story how it first started with me and how I actually found the cure. The first time I discovered that I had folliculitis, I think it was 4 or 5 years ago. It was something that I was really insecure about. It started with a small bump and it got dry. And then I scratched it. I just thought that it was dead skin. Scratch it off. And at some point when I tried to make a selfie, I was bodybuilding at the time. I can see on my back post that I had a bald spot right up there, a small one. I didn't care that much, but after a while it got the spot got bigger. It was just bald, there were no hairs. After a while, the back of my head was really scratchy. I felt more of these bumps come up. It got worse and worse and worse and worse. It was all over the back of my head. I got to the doctor. They prescribed me antibiotics for 2 weeks. As soon as I took it, the inflammation, the bumps got flat and went away. But as soon as I stopped the medication, it came back. And the doctors after that wanted to give me antibiotics for half a year.
Really?
And that was the point that I just said no. I didn't want to do that. It was until 1 year ago that I really found out what worked and what the problem actually was and where the folliculitis actually came from. No matter how many shampoos and other creams you buy, it is not gonna work because the problem is inside of your body. It is not outside. I saw a video of a guy. He said that fasting for 2 whole days was what cured all of his folliculitis. I tried that. All the bumps went away. But as soon as I went back to my regular diet, it came back. Then I tried different diets. I tried the ketogenic diets with a lot of fat and dairy products and a lot of meat. The inflammation came right back off. I got a lot of bumps. I stopped that. I tried the vegan diet and suddenly it worked. But I'm not saying the vegan diet is the right way to do it.
Oh.
I'm just saying what I realized through the vegan diet. The thing that I didn't eat, the thing that I excluded in the vegan diet, of course, it is meat.
Well, duh.
Dairy products. Dairy products. Listen to me carefully.
Dairy products.
Because before that, I've always been drinking a lot of milk and whey protein. That is directly from milk. That is something that I have been drinking every single day since I've started weightlifting, since I was 17. And that was one of the things that I didn't do. And all of a sudden, it cleared it up. What I realized, I got back to a regular diet only without dairy products. And it was all clear again. The number 1 step to get rid of folliculitis, that is, get rid of any dairy products that you are consuming daily. Milk, yogurt, chocolate milk, butter, cheese also. If chocolate, oh my god. That is something that was really hard for me. What I realized was every time I ate something with milk in it or any dairy products was that my stomach just got bloated. And being bloated was something that I was just used to when I was younger. So I didn't really care about it. But now I know every time I get bloated from dairy products or other foods, that means that my stomach is really struggling to digest. And that also means that I'm gonna have some inflammation, typically on my scalp or somewhere where I have a lot of hair. Sometimes I get these bumps also in my beard and other places on my body because I have a lot of hair. After I really got rid of the milk of my diet, it was all good, but there were some other foods that also irritated my skin, and that was nuts and peanuts. I'm not saying don't eat a single peanut.
Oh.
That is not what I'm saying. Be mindful of how much you consume. Every time I eat like a handful, it doesn't affect my skin at all. But as soon as I just overconsume it, my stomach gets bloated up again. I've seen it on the internet that you shouldn't consume too much nuts because your body has a hard time digesting it. Other than that, junk food, that is also something. With pizzas, you know, there's a lot of cheese in it. Try to stay away from that. Not try, you have to do it. Many times when we look at the food label, there's no milk in it, but there can be traces of milk in it. And that can also be sometimes a problem. Stress can also have an effect on folliculitis. And a lot of people with acne problems, they say that the acidity of tomatoes will also cause some acne. And whatever causes acne will also cause folliculitis. So with tomatoes, try to get it out of your diet for a time and just experiment. And finally, it is gluten. If you have any gluten intolerance and you consume gluten, it can cause so much inflammation in your body. And the thing is, a lot of people actually are not aware that they can't digest the gluten protein. Try to experiment with yourself. If you are consuming gluten and it is causing you to be bloated or something else, really consider if you can digest gluten. It can really cause some serious problems, both in acne and folliculitis, and also in many other areas in your body. And these were the things that you should try to stay away from. Dairy products, that is the most important one. Nuts, junk food, get rid of stress, maybe tomatoes. And finally, gluten. Gluten can be a killer if you are gluten intolerant. Whatever makes your gut bloated, write that down and stop consuming it, because your body is telling you it can't digest it properly. That is just the same like people getting allergic reactions to let's say nuts or something. They just can't eat it because they can maybe die of it. And that is the same with you. If you want to get rid of your folliculitis, whatever makes you bloated, get rid of it. Don't see it as life is against you. See it as a perfect opportunity to get to know your body a lot more and take responsibility for your health. Comment down below if some of the things are working for you, or if you have any questions, just ask me in the comment section. I will gladly reply on it and help you guys out. Check out my other YouTube videos. Give it a look. Maybe a subscribe. Peace, one love, and namaste. Of your body. Where is? Yeah.